Letty co-founded and served as the board president of People Organizing for Environmental Rights, or PODER, a grassroots community-based organization in the Mission District, empowering residents around a variety of environmental and economic justice issues. PODER's first campaign led to the successful implementation of the San Francisco Childhood Lead Poisoning Prevention Act in 1991.
As time went on, I learned that in order to have long-lasting change, I needed to be motivated by love. Not the sappy kind of love we see in movies, but love with meaning. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, power without love is reckless and abusive, and love without power is sentimental and anemic. Power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice.
Crystal and 7 other mothers founded Educate Our State, a parent-led campaign demanding high-quality education for all children in California. The mission of Educate Our State is to unite Californians in supporting high-quality K-12 public education and demanding real change. After just 1 year, EOS has already amassed more than 20,000 supporters and representation in every California legislative district.
In the spirit of Women's History Month, I have to admit the concept of women in society and business and politics has been on my mind a lot lately. I hold in high regard all the women who are able to gracefully balance family, work, and civic life, many of whom have just come up here to speak. It's not always that easy, and I feel lucky to have family that not only supports me, but participates in a lot of the work and the many efforts that I've been drawn to.
She served for 4 terms as president of the Telegraph Hill Dwellers, which is one of the most effective neighborhood associations in the city. She was the founder of the San Francisco Neighborhood Network, pulling together neighborhood associations across the city to fight for what is true and special about the character of our neighborhoods. She's someone who has delivered time after time for our Northeast neighborhoods. For example, she helped to rehabilitate Pioneer Park at Coit Tower. She fundraised the seed money for the world-famous documentary, The Parrots of Telegraph Hill. She initiated the Telegraph Hill Oral History Project.
It's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you so much, President Chiu, members of the board. I'm a very happy lady.
Angela has donated and really provided for charities in many of the schools in the district and around the city. And not only that, she's been part of our local merchant association, really helping to bring together the first Christmas light program that we had ever on Irving Street. And not only that, really helping to get District 4 Irving Street on the map.
I want to thank Supervisor Chiu and Katie Tang from her office in particular for their great support of our Outer Sunset Merchant and Professional Association, and also my loved ones, friends, family, co-workers, and the OSMPA for all of their help and support. The Sunset District is not generally considered one of the city's great tourist attractions, which is a huge error. Our slogan is all around the world is right around your corner, and that we are one of the best kept secrets in San Francisco. So as we work toward the goals of raising awareness of what is available in the Sunset District, the support of the community is very critical to that.
Carlina Hansen has been improving the health and well-being of Bay Area women and girls with insurance-related healthcare access barriers as Executive Director of the Women's Community Clinic since its inception in 1999. Under Carlina's leadership, the clinic has focused on providing personalized service for women by women they trust.
I started working at the Women's Community Clinic 11 years ago. In my first years at the clinic, I served as a volunteer. The clinic is still a volunteer-driven organization to this day. We have over 100 women delivering health care to uninsured women and girls alongside 26 dedicated staff. These women are my heroes, and I accept this honor hand in hand with them. Our over 5,000 clients per year rely on them to provide respectful, quality care regardless of their ability to pay.
She's a public housing resident in D6, as well as the garden coordinator at Tenderloin People's Garden, which many of you see on the corner of McAllister and Larkin, which is bringing access to fresh and healthy food into our neighborhood where we don't have a grocery store. She's also responsible for organizing and coordinating many volunteer efforts amongst Tenderloin residents, and is someone that many of us admire and respect because of her dedication and the amount of hours that she puts into the community.
With this garden, I'm trying to tell everyone here in this room, it is in corner McAllister and Larkin. You come by, everybody is welcome there, and try to get in touch with me and I'll give you greens. Lettuce, salad, and name it. As long as it is there, I can give you.
Mrs. Sangiacomo started the Red Tie Gala. You read about it every year. This was her brainchild. This is her event that she does every year that does such amazing work for all of the beneficiaries at St. Anne's Home. There are thousands of lives that you have touched because of your amazing work.
Well, I grew up on the Castro, and my dad came from Italy and with like $2 or $1 in his pocket. And he worked hard, and that's what so many people have done in this city, and we have to take care of this city and keep going, because I'm very prejudiced. I think this is the most wonderful city in the whole world. And I'm very privileged to do what I do, whatever little bit that I can do.
Her leadership and her tenacity and her grit, and those are words that are frequently used to describe Deb. The Noe Valley Association developed a long-term plan for 24th Street, which was created by the community, by the merchants, by the residents, and continues to be the blueprints for the future of the neighborhood.
Democracy starts with a park bench. It starts with a flower basket, and it starts with the simple, basic things that allow and encourage people to slow down and talk to each other on the street. I believe in democracy, and I really like people. It's been an honor and privilege to bring those interests to help build community in San Francisco and in Noe Valley.
Eileen Hansen has served San Francisco in numerous ways over the past 25 years as a feminist activist. The intersection of race, class, and gender are always at her work, locally, statewide, nationally, and internationally.
I am honored to be a part of this community of women today, and I am so honored to be a part of the San Francisco community. This community is cutting edge, it's brave, it's smart, it's wise. It really thinks through the challenges that we need to take on for the city and for the country. And we worry about the details to achieve those challenges. And I'm a proud resident of San Francisco. Really doesn't want to live anywhere else, because that's how I like to do the work. And I thank all of you for doing that work on behalf of our community.
Kimberly was an original founder of Emerge America in 2002, which is the parent organization of Emerge California. Emerge California is a political candidate training program for Democratic women in the state. As part of Emerge America, it is a national movement to address the underrepresentation of women in office at the local, the state, and the federal levels.
Emerge California is really about changing the dialogue and conversation that we're having in America. It's about changing the tenor and the tone of politics in this country. And it's also about changing our priorities to focus on what's most important. So whether your issue is choice or education, the environment, universal child care, or marriage equality, know that through Emerge California, I am helping to cultivate the future generation of women leaders to push forward and to work on progressive policy in all of these areas and many more.
Jackie believes that everyone should be involved in improving their community, that we can all start from our own neighborhood to make things better. She's very proud of her work, teaching parents to be advocates for their children. As a solution-oriented person, she wants to not just point out problems, but also to collaborate on fixing them.
All these people here, when I thought I couldn't, they said I could. When I didn't believe in me, they believed in me. So to Longfellow, love you guys. Thank you, Longfellow. Everybody here, if you have a chance, you should join the PTA, because the PTA teaches parents like me how to be advocates. And if you're not a PTA member, I have envelopes. You can become a PTA member today. It's only $10. What a great way to support a parent like me. Thank you so much, and thank you, Supervisor Avalos, for this. Like I said, I didn't even know how to spell PTA until I joined it. So think twice, join the PTA. It's really a great organization. Thank you guys so much.
The mayor honors Annie today because she has dedicated her efforts to addressing the needs of our most vulnerable residents and is an unsung heroine that has worked tirelessly to improve our communities and our city.
I take this honor in recognition of the work of Self-Help for the Elderly, an agency that I've been with for this year 35 years. I didn't think that I would stay at one agency for that long, but while things are happening, time just runs away. And very quickly, my friends started to look at me and say, "You're still at Self-Help for the Elderly?" I said, yes. But now I think that my life work is with the seniors, I have to say. I've worked with youth, I've worked with families, but somehow when I talk to the seniors, even though sometimes funding for the program seems bleak, but yet they always give me such encouragement and such motivation to do more for them and for the rest of our community.